Old Money is one of the sweetest and most heartbreaking episodes of The Simpsons. I think this is an absolutely flawless episode, and I'm not going to give any spoilers about what happens in it because it really is beautiful. This was released in March of 1991. It's the 17th episode of the second season, and it's directed by David Silverman. And this one is all about Abe Simpson. We've met Grampa several times, but this is kind of the first time we really truly get to know who he is, where he lives, what his living habits are like, and what he feels like as a person. And in this one, he meets a woman who lives at the same care facility that he does, and they hit it off straight away, but then something pretty awful happens. And I won't say what, just in case you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it. But it's very moving and emotional. And connected or otherwise, Abe comes into some money, and he decides to give this money to somebody who really needs it, and he starts interviewing people to try and find out how best to spend this money or where he should donate it. And that is so sweet and so selfless, and to think of a Simpson doing that. I mean, of course, Lisa would do that, but Homer, Bart, maybe even Marge, can't really see them doing it. But Abe Simpson does this, and it's so moving and so sweet, and just everything surrounding the money and what he wants to do with it and what he ultimately ends up doing with it is incredibly inspiring. And that's really the first time an episode of The Simpsons has really been that moving and that touching, and I completely applaud them for it. Just because it's sentimental doesn't mean it's not funny. One of my favourite bits is when they're on a roller coaster. I won't go into any detail because I would have to spoil part of the narrative. But, well, first of all, you wouldn't expect a roller coaster to be in this episode, but it is. And it works very well, and I really enjoy that scene. I enjoy the animation. I love how they've made Grandpa Simpson look old, very stereotypically. And just something that I really enjoyed was the animation of those little paper cups that you get pills in, or that they will put the pills in to give to patients. I don't know why I found that particular animation to be really great, but I did. It amused me a lot. It's really interesting. It's very moving and motivational, inspiring, emotive. Old Money is an absolutely brilliant episode from start to finish. I absolutely adored it. It's compelling. It's sentimental. I can't find fault with it at all.